People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Now people, just when we thought that the smuggling method of swallowing capsules and taking them in your stomach overseas, we are speaking about to the UK, we are talking about America. People, we thought that it was played out like the polka dot, travel fox, and also linen sequence suit. People, it seems as if a Jamaican, and his name is Clayton Johnson, and he is now 52-year-old. He is using that same strategy in 2020. So people, obviously, we see that he is kind of late to the party. Now people, based on the information, it is said that he was sentenced the other day in excess of 8 years in the London, in the British, we are talking about big yard. And this is based on some information from the prosecutors that he tried to smuggle 1.5 kk of cocoa. And people, when I speak about 1.5 k, we are talking about kilo. We are speaking about 56 capsules. So people, this man actually sat down and swallowed 56 capsules that equates to 1.5 kilograms of cocoa. And people, when we talk about 1.5 kk of cocoa, in a UK, people, we are speaking about buku cash. Because just imagine in a place like Florida, it is like 32,000 or even more. Anybody that is in the pharmaceutical business can basically leave a comment and let me know. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that I can only come to the logical conclusion that we are speaking about at least £60,000 we are talking about UK. So anyways, people, he was caught with this thing in his stomach in the capsule, 56 capsule. And people, based on the documentation from the court system in the UK, it is said that he also had some cocoa, some additional cocoa in some shoes. And when I speak about shoes, I am speaking about literal shoes. I am not speaking about the pie. So anyways, people, it is said that he claimed that he intended to pay off some sort of debt because he owed somebody in Jamaica £6,000 for a boat that he damaged. Now, people, I don't know anything about this alibi. However, I don't think that the judge, I don't think that the system, I don't think that the prosecutor fell for it because, like I said, he got in excess of 8 years. Now, people, when we talk about the average Jamaican don't have any sort of boat, whether it is recreation, unless it is some sort of fishing boat. People, I don't know what he was trying to say. However, obviously, they did not buy it. Now, people, based on the information, it is said that this man admitted that back in 2012. So, people, where they are 2020 right now. So, therefore, 8 years ago, he also tried the same thing. However, people, it seems as if one of the packages, it seems as if one of the capsules, they basically leaked. So, therefore, it kind of intoxicated his body. And he was taken to the place of recovery. And they recovered all of the capsules. So, people, him tried before in a 2012. And people, him tried again in a 2020. And people, like me say, this type of method, this type of smuggling, it is basically played out like the polka dot. Point blank and period. However, we see desperate times calls for a desperate measure. So people, he is doing the same old thing, and people, like them say, the definition of insanity is doing the same old thing and expecting a different result. So people, the moral of the story is this: try until you die. And people, in this case, we see that this man almost literally died before. However, he was not satisfied, so therefore him try again. And people, in this case, we see them catch him once again, one more again. So people, what do you have to say? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like me say, desperate times calls for desperate measures, and people are using all sorts of old strategy in a 2020 when they have all sorts of equipment, all sorts of things to basically detect any sort of smuggling in them country. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. We are speaking about true Jamaica buzz, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the Kingston West Popo, they are searching for a man who they claim fatally con up his stepfather. We are speaking about in a place called Jonestown. We are speaking about on Crook Street to be specific. at about 2:30, we are speaking about PM yesterday. Now, based on the information from the head of the Kingston Western Popo, I am speaking about a person whose name is SSP Leighton Gray. He says that this all occurred during a little domestic affair. Now, people, when we talk about domestic affair, we can only come to the logical conclusion that the stepson had some sort of argument with the daughter of this man. We are talking about the stepfather, and it basically escalated. People, I am just assuming, like I said, this information is preliminary. I do not know. I am just speculating. So anyways, people, it is said that this argument started from about Monday night, and people, it carried over until Tuesday. We are talking about 2:30 p.m. Now, people, when we think about an incident that started Monday night, if we should say that it started maybe about 12 p.m. midnight, we are speaking about Monday night. And then when we talk about it ended, we are speaking about 2:30 p.m. the next day. So, people, we are speaking about in excess of 12 hours. We would have only come to the logical conclusion that it would have de-escalated. It would have basically calmed down. We are speaking about in a 12-hour span. However, people, we say that when it comes to Jamaican, they basically get in their feelings and they don't like to be this. So therefore, if them feel like they are this, they are going to take it to the furthest extent. And people, we see say in this case, that is the case. And people, like me say, I don't really know the details. I am just speculating based on the information that I have. Now, people, it is also said that the SSP is asking this man to turn over himself. And people, I don't think that he will, because the truth and the fact is that if a man basically does something like this, it tells you that he has some sort of MO, he has some sort of genotype. So therefore, more than likely, this man is a gangster, or he has some sort of gangster affiliation. Therefore, he has access to a pie. Now, people, the moral of the story in all of this is that whenever these women pick up these men and they know sometimes that they are gangsters, they know sometimes that they are out there basically taking away a person's life. However, until it reaches their doorstep, until the father, we are speaking about the father of this lady basically get taken out, they are not going to do anything. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that if you as a woman or you as a stepfather, sister, you're pitney bringing some sort of shady character in the house, don't wait until it basically take you out before you do something. And people, in this case, and like me say, I am only speculating. So anyways, people, the point that I am trying to make is that it is obvious that mental illness is basically bad in Jamaica. It is a pandemic. It is an epidemic. And people, we see it bear its ugly head once again, one more again. And people, in the garrison, it seems as if persons are stressed out. So whenever them kind of get stressed out, they basically take everything to the furthest extent. And people, in this case, we see that is the case. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.